So, I'm here today to talk about my favorite guitarist in the world. His name is Dean Pleasance. I would say he's most widely known for his work with Suicidal Tendencies. He's been the lead guitarist since 1996, when Suicidal got back together after that small hiatus. But he was also, I believe, a founding member of Infectious and he's played with countless other artists. So today I'm going to bring you 10 of what I believe are his best solos. Number 10 comes from Infectious 1993 album Suicidal's Arc. Let's get into it. Number 9 was originally a track from the debut album from Infectious Grooves, but it turns out that wasn't actually Dean playing that solo. We're going to take a trip to the Suicidal Tendencies album 13. Now this one's pretty short, but the reason I included it is because the entire track is based around 3 chords. Up to this point, it's been going on for a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden, Dean busts out some jazzy funk. It's great. Number 8 is track 4 off of the 2016 album World Gone Mad by Suicidal Tendencies. He wrote this song. Throughout the entire track, there is great lead playing, but I mean, this little section at the end is just nasty. Number 7 is a track that came out in the late 2000s. When it came out, it was heralded as like a return to form for Suicidal Tendencies because it had all of their different styles throughout it. This song, it starts one way, goes another way, and then I think it goes another way. It's awesome. There's all kinds of leads throughout the entire song, so it was kind of hard to pick just one lead to showcase in this video. All of the different sounds and styles and speeds they go through in this song, he rides on top of it, smooth as butter like it's nothing. Number 6, we're going to actually take a break from the punk and the metal and head into funk territory. This one is from the 1995 3T album Brotherhood. Dean co-wrote this song and also played all of the instruments besides the drums and produced it. Pretty cool. So if you pay attention and you're also a Prince fan, you'll hear that Dean actually has a lot of Prince flavor in his lead playing. As you can see by this picture, he is a Prince fan. That being said, let's get into it. Number 5 is the second of 3 trips to the 2016 Suicidal Tendencies album World Gone Mad. I don't really have much to say about this one. He just goes the fuck off for a couple of minutes and showcases damn near everything that I think a living being could have in his tool bag. Check it out. With number 4, we're checking out a track from 2013's Suicidal Tendencies album, 13. Now what's cool about this one is Dean played this solo with a broken finger. I believe it was the middle finger on his fretting hand, if I remember correctly. This one is just a short snippet because the solo is really, really long. So I just tried to cut out what I thought would be the most standout part of it, but definitely make sure you go check this entire one out. It's one of the greatest things that I believe Suicidal has ever recorded. Number 3 is kind of a tough one, actually. It's an entire album. Dean Pleasance was on fucking fire when they recorded this album. I mean, he knew if you're gonna be covering stuff that Rocky George did, as beloved as he is by most Suicidal Tendencies fans, I personally like Dean better, sue me. He knew he had to bring his A game, and he didn't just step up to bat, he hit a fucking grand slam. Everything he does on the Join the Army covers is just absolutely nasty. Let's check this one out. Number 2, we're actually going to hear Dean play with himself. When I made that cutaway joke there, I was under the impression that Dean was playing both of these tracks, and it turns out I was incorrect. But I was so proud of that joke that I left it in anyway. However, this solo is so cool that I decided to just go ahead and leave it in anyway. Enjoy. Now, I've got 3 little solos I'm going to put together as honorable mentions. I'm not really going to say anything else about them. Just check it out. Now, when I say this is number 1 for me, I don't just mean it's number 1 on this list. I don't just mean it's number 1 on the album. This is my favorite guitar solo ever recorded. It just comes out, punches you in the face, and doesn't fucking stop. It's absolutely nasty. And I remember how blown away I was when they first released this song a couple of years ago. Let's check it out. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I didn't alienate too many people when I said I prefer Dean to Rocky, but I really do. Not to knock Rocky, and we can debate whether or not the band technically had stronger material back then, but when it comes to guitar playing, when it comes to technique, I don't see why people are so quick to dismiss Dean. This guy's been on so many Suicidal songs. He's been on tour with Suicidal for 23 years. I really think you're doing yourself a disservice if you refuse to let go of the past and give this guy a chance. You definitely should. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching.